Good morning. Welcome to Just for Today, a time of eclectic readings, sharing of perspectives, meditation, and prayer. I'm Reverend Ray Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader of the newly joined Columbia and Greater Baltimore Centers for Spiritual Living. Today is March 5th. And what called to me this morning was Jonathan Livingston Seagull. And I opened it up to page 58, which offers us this. Jonathan was dazzled. He forgot to ask about heaven. How do you do that? What does it feel like? How far can you go? You can go to any place and to any time that you wish to go, the elder said. I've gone everywhere and every when I can go. He looked across the sea. It's strange. The gulls who scorn perfection for the sake of travel go nowhere slowly. Those who put aside travel for the sake of perfection go anywhere, instantly. Remember, Jonathan, heaven isn't a place or a time, because place and time are so very meaningless. Heaven is. You can teach me to fly like that? Jonathan trembled to conquer another unknown. Of course, if you wish to learn. I wish. When can we start? We could start right now, if you'd like. I want to learn to fly like that, Jonathan said, and a strange light glowed in his eyes. Tell me what to do. Chang spoke slowly and watched the young gull ever so carefully. To fly as fast as thought, to anywhere, that is, he said, you must begin by knowing that you have already arrived. The trick, according to Chang, was for Jonathan to stop seeing himself as trapped inside a limited body that had a 42-inch wingspan and the performance that could be plotted on a chart. The trick is to know that his true nature lived as perfect as an unwritten number everywhere at once. That really is the key. I mean, we say it in so many different ways. It's breaking out of the limitation of I'll believe it when I see it, by really grasping, by really understanding, by embracing and embodying, that we will see it only when we really believe it. When we are brave enough, courageous enough, committed enough, whatever words work, to get us beyond the limitations of our own thinking. In Science of Mind, Ernest Holmes put it beautifully that the same, that our thoughts imprison us and set us free. It's just how are we using them? Now let's be really honest. It is a simple journey to break out of old thoughts. That doesn't make it easy at all. The conditioning is deep. The conditioning is generational. The thoughts of limitation feel so natural that sometimes we are so seduced by them that we don't even know they're operating. It is that deep, deep unconscious belief that is never questioned, that I think, that I experience as our greatest limitations. And so it is activities like this where we come together and are willing to be vulnerable with one another, that where we're willing to step into, I don't know, and ask questions, and then try the guidance that we're given. Worst thing that happens is it doesn't work for you, and you ask somebody else and you try again. We get to be unlimited if we choose. So that's what that brings up for me this morning. Any thoughts, perspectives that you'd like to share? You can put those in the chat. Pause here for just a minute. And if you came on later, if you want to reference it later, the reading this morning came from page 58 of Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything in the chat, so I'll move us into our time of meditation. If you're new to meditation, it's just 5 minutes of being with what is, whatever comes. I invite you to just be present with it. Don't try to make it go away. Don't try to make anything come. Just be for 5 minutes and see what happens. All right, here we go. delight, I delight, I delight in recognizing creation. One whole, perfect, and complete energy. Life itself. Omnipresence, omniscience, omnipotence. Everywhere present because it is all there is. It has to be everywhere present. And it is the only thing present. Expressing itself in continuous newness, continuous, brilliant, individualized, yet never separate expressions of itself. Always new, always intentional, always one of a kind, never to be repeated. Desires of this infinite energy, this infinite creation, to experience itself as the desire. All life is creation expressing. I am that infinite. And what is true of me is true of all, the formed and the unformed. Everything is creation expressing. And so I claim and affirm that the infinite intelligence of creation must be in its creation. That the unconditional love of creation must be in its creation. That the unlimited, pure potential to express unique, one-of-a-kind, never to be repeated desires lives, moves, and has its being in every element of its creation, expressing at its level of creation, at its level of expression. I claim and affirm that we are each one awakening to the power that we are. More than the power that is within us, the power that we are. Creation itself expressing unlimited, unbounded, unrestricted, if we choose. And only if we choose. That in this responding to desire, if my desire is limitation, creation expresses this limitation in my experience, meeting my desire right where it is. Not good, not bad, just yes. But this is the activity of creation, yes. As you believe it, so it is. As you choose it, so it is. And so in this moment, I choose, consciously, intentionally, choose to let go of all of the lies of conditioned thought limitation. I invite them to be known so that they may be transformed. I let go. I let go of all the lies that anyone else has the power to control my experience. I let go of the idea and the lie that circumstances command my experience. I choose to meet every circumstance fully empowered by the creation that I am, to meet it with my eyes, my ears, and my heart, my mind wide open, to see beyond the situation, to see beyond condition, to see beyond the physical limitations of my own education, my own conditioning, to see all that is present, to choose and to choose again, to love, to live kindness, to celebrate every breath for your condemnation. I'm so grateful. So I let go. I live this day in absolute expectancy. The harmonious operation of one. Ashe. Shalom.